Welcome to another deep dive. Today, we're going to be taking a look at a theory that suggests mankind might have inherited civilization instead of inventing it.
Okay.
We'll be looking at some ancient texts and megalithic structures and even the possibility of extraterrestrial life,
Wow.
all through the lens of the Bible.
Sounds pretty wild.
Yeah, it's a pretty unique perspective.
It is.
And it challenges us to consider the possibility that the universe, as described in the Bible, might be a stage for a much grander cosmic drama than we usually imagine.
Hmm.
Our guide for this deep dive is going to be researcher Tim Alberino,
Okay.
who argues that we often read the Bible with what he calls an anthropocentric view,
Anthropocentric.
meaning we see humans as the central characters.
Right.
But what if, as Alberino suggests, we shift to a Christocentric perspective?
Oh, that's a fascinating concept. So instead of humans at the center,
Exactly.
Christ is at the center.
And humanity is just one piece of a much larger, cosmic puzzle.
Right.
And this puzzle, according to Alberino, might involve advanced civilizations that existed long before humans walked the Earth.
Now that's a bold claim.
It is.
What evidence does Alberino present to support such an idea?
Well, he points to the Bible itself,
Okay.
specifically the book of Job, which mentions beings called sons of God or Ben Elohim.
Sons of God, huh?
And these beings were present during the creation of Earth and even celebrated its formation.
Interesting.
So this raises the question, what were these sons of God doing in the universe before humans came along?
That is a good question.
Yeah, the term sons of God has been interpreted in various ways throughout history.
Sure.
Some scholars believe they refer to angels, while others see them as powerful spiritual beings.
Mm-hmm.
But Alberino suggests they might represent an advanced extraterrestrial race.
Oh, so we're talking aliens.
Potentially. And he takes it a step further.
Oh, boy.
He believes that the ruined state of the Earth that's described in the book of Genesis
Right.
might be evidence of a galactic rebellion.
A galactic rebellion.
Mm-hmm. A cosmic war that predates humanity.
Wow. You mean a war fought between these sons of God? That certainly paints a pretty dramatic picture of the early universe.
It does.
Yeah.
Alberino even suggests that the devil or Satan might have been the leader of this rebellion, leading an insurrection against the King of Heaven.
Now, that's a thought-provoking interpretation.
Yep.
It challenges traditional understandings of biblical figures and events, for sure. But how does Alberino link this cosmic war to the physical universe as we know it?
Well, he points to the destruction of a celestial entity mentioned in the Bible called Rahab.
Rahab. Okay.
Alberino believes that Rahab might have been a planet
A planet.
that was destroyed
Maybe.
during this cosmic war.
Oh, wow.
And its remnants are what we now know as the asteroid belt between Mars and Jupiter.
So he's drawing parallels between ancient biblical accounts and modern astronomical observations.
Exactly.
That's quite a leap. What other evidence does Alberino offer to support his theory?
Well, aside from biblical texts, he turns to ancient structures. Alberino argues that megalithic structures scattered across the globe, from the pyramids of Giza to the walls of Sacsayhuaman in Peru,
Yeah.
are not just impressive feats of engineering, but potential timestamps
Yeah.
of a lost pre-human civilization.
Ah, okay, that's a fascinating connection.
Yeah.
But what makes these structures so special that they would suggest the involvement of an advanced civilization?
Well, think about it.
Okay.
These structures, built with massive stones, fitted together without mortar,
All right.
often aligned perfectly with celestial bodies like Orion's belt.
It's true.
Even today, with all our technology, we struggle to replicate them.
We do.
Yeah.
So how does Alberino explain the fact that these structures are attributed to civilizations like the ancient Egyptians and the Inca?
He doesn't deny their involvement at all.
Okay.
He proposes that these later civilizations inherited these megalithic sites.
Ah, okay.
Like, take the Inca, for example.
Okay.
While they repaired and built upon existing structures,
Right.
they couldn't replicate the original building techniques.
Yeah, even the guides at Machu Picchu will admit they have no idea why the Inca would incorporate inferior building techniques into the originally, more advanced megalithic foundations.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's curious.
It suggests that even the Inca recognized that these original structures were built with a level of sophistication that they couldn't replicate.
Right.
And this takes us to another intriguing point.
Okay.
Both the Sphinx in Egypt and the city of Cusco in Peru
Okay.
have potential connections to the Age of Leo.
The Age of Leo. Yeah.
Which occurred around 10,500 BC.
That's an interesting time frame.
It is.
The Age of Leo is significant because it marks a specific astrological era.
Right.
What exactly is the connection between these locations and the Age of Leo?
Well, Alberino believes that the Sphinx might have originally depicted a composite lion-woman figure,
Okay.
aligning with the constellation Leo around 10,500 BC.
I see.
And this alignment would have been visible on the spring equinox, marking the beginning of that particular astrological age.
Okay, so he's suggesting that these ancient cultures were not only aware of celestial events, but intentionally aligned their structures with them.
Right.
Okay, what about Cusco? How does that fit into this picture?
Alberino's friend,
Yeah.
an archaeoastronomer named Andres Sodus,
Mm-hmm.
discovered that the city of Cusco, which is shaped like a lion,
Okay.
aligns with a unique Milky Way phenomenon that only occurred around 10,500 BC.
So both the Sphinx and Cusco have alignments that point to the same era,
Exactly.
the Age of Leo. Could this be a coincidence?
Well, Alberino doesn't think so.
Okay.
He sees it as further evidence that a global civilization, possibly with advanced astronomical knowledge, was operating around 10,500 BC.
Hold on. Are you saying there's a possibility that the Sphinx and a city in Peru, thousands of miles apart,
Yeah.
were built by the same civilization during the Age of Leo?
It's a bold claim,
It is.
but that's exactly what Alberino is suggesting.
Well-
And he goes on to link this potential civilization to another event that resonates with biblical scholars,
Okay.
the Great Flood,
The Great Flood.
which is believed to have occurred around 12,500 years ago.
That's interesting. Are you suggesting that this potential civilization might have been wiped out by the same event that caused the Great Flood?
That's where things get really interesting.
Okay.
Alberino suggests that the biblical account of the Great Flood might not be a literal linear timeline,
Okay.
but rather a symbolic representation of a catastrophic event that occurred around that time.
Interesting.
So we're talking about a potential global cataclysm
Right.
that might have destroyed an advanced civilization around 12,500 years ago.
Right. What kind of event could have caused such widespread devastation?
Well, Alberino points to a scientific theory called the Younger Dryas Impact Hypothesis.
Okay.
Now, don't let the name intimidate you.
Right.
It simply suggests that a comet impact triggered massive flooding, earthquakes, and volcanic eruptions around 12,500 years ago.
Ah, the Younger Dryas Impact Hypothesis. It's a fascinating theory that's gained some traction in scientific circles.
It has.
It proposes that a comet impact on the North American ice sheet caused widespread devastation and potentially triggered a mini ice age.
Exactly.
But how does Alberino connect this to his theory of a lost civilization?
He believes that this impact event could be the same one that wiped out the advanced civilization he's talking about.
Okay.
He points out that the effects of such an impact, floods, earthquakes, black rain, volcanic activity,
Right.
all of that aligns with descriptions found in flood myths from various cultures around the world.
That's true. Flood myths are a common thread across many ancient cultures.
Yeah.
And they often describe similar cataclysmic events. So you're telling me there's a possibility that a comet impact wiped out an advanced civilization.
Yeah.
And this event is echoed in flood myths passed down through generations.
Exactly. And here's another layer to consider.
Okay.
Alberino suggests that the Younger Dryas impact event might not have been a one-time occurrence,
Okay.
but rather part of a cyclical cataclysm that has repeatedly reshaped our planet.
A cyclical cataclysm. That's a pretty mind-blowing concept.
It is.
So you're saying that Earth might have experienced multiple extinction-level events throughout its history,
Potentially.
each time wiping out civilizations and resetting the course of human development.
That's what Alberino proposes.
Wow.
And he suggests that these cycles of destruction and rebirth are even reflected in ancient myths and traditions that speak of lost golden ages and cyclical catastrophes.
That's fascinating. It makes you think about those ancient structures like the pyramids and the megaliths. What if they were intentionally designed to preserve knowledge through such cataclysmic events?
Right.
What other hidden messages might we uncover as we continue to explore the universe and revisit ancient texts?
It's a question worth pondering.
It is.
We've covered a lot of ground in this first part of our deep dive.
Yeah.
From ancient texts to megalithic structures and even a potential cosmic war.
It's been a wild ride.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you ready to delve even deeper into Alberino's theories and explore the connections he makes between this lost civilization and the gospel of Christ?
Absolutely. I'm eager to hear how he ties all these seemingly disparate threads together.
Well, stay tuned. because in the next part of our deep dive,
Okay.
we're going to do just that.
Yeah, it's remarkable how Alberino attempts to connect these ancient mysteries to the very essence of Christianity.
It's pretty amazing, right? You'd think that ancient aliens and biblical interpretations wouldn't exactly go hand in hand, but that's where you find some of his most compelling arguments.
Right.
He suggests that we often view the gospel in a very limited way, focusing primarily on salvation from hell.
Yeah, a lot of people see it as like a fire escape, you know?
Right.
Just get out of hell free card.
Yeah, exactly.
But Alberino is saying that it's about something much grander than that.
Right.
It's about restoring humanity to its rightful place in the family of God, reclaiming our inheritance
Right.
and our connection to a cosmic order that was disrupted by this ancient rebellion.
It's like we've been playing a game with only half the pieces.
Yeah.
You know, unaware of the bigger picture.
Yeah, like a puzzle with some pieces missing.
Exactly. And the parable of the prodigal son becomes a powerful illustration of this idea.
Ah, yes. The prodigal son who squanders his inheritance and falls into a state of separation from his father.
Right.
In Alberino's view, this could represent humanity turning away from God and losing its connection to the divine order.
Exactly. And the older brother who remained faithful
Right.
could represent those angelic beings who didn't participate in the rebellion, those who remained aligned with God.
Right. And the father in the parable, representing God,
Right.
doesn't punish the prodigal son for his mistakes. Instead, he welcomes him back with open arms, celebrating his return. It's really highlights the concept of grace and unconditional love at the heart of the gospel.
Yeah, it reframes the entire idea of redemption.
It does.
It's not just about escaping hell. It's about reclaiming our true identity as children of God and heirs to a cosmic legacy.
Exactly. And if we follow Alberino's reasoning, this restoration has implications not just for our spiritual lives,
Right.
but for our understanding of history and our place in the universe.
Right. So the story of humanity isn't just confined to this planet or even to this time period. It's part of a much larger cosmic drama that has been unfolding for eons.
Right. And this drama involves extraterrestrial civilizations, ancient conflicts, and a battle for the very soul of creation.
It's pretty intense.
It's pretty intense. It certainly challenges the traditional view of history in the Bible.
It does, but it pushes us to consider a grander, more interconnected narrative, one where humanity is just one player in a vast cosmic play.
What roles did these other civilizations play in this cosmic story? What other hidden messages might we uncover as we continue to explore the universe?
There's a lot to process.
It is?
But it's also incredibly intriguing.
Yeah. How does our understanding of the gospel change when viewed through this lens?
Right. Well, Alberino's work serves as a powerful catalyst for rethinking our place in the universe and the profound implications of the gospel message.
He encourages us to keep questioning, keep exploring, and to approach ancient texts and structures with a fresh perspective, like looking for the hidden messages encoded within them.
It's like we've been given a treasure map, but we've been looking for the X in the wrong place all along.
Maybe. And maybe the key to unlocking this treasure lies in combining different fields of knowledge, archaeology, astronomy, linguistics, even physics and mathematics.
A multidisciplinary approach to understanding the universe and our place within it.
Precisely. We need to break down the barriers between these disciplines and look for the connections, the patterns that might be hidden in plain sight.
It's a call for a new kind of exploration.
It is.
One that embraces both science and spirituality.
Yeah.
Both the material and the metaphysical.
Absolutely. And who knows what wonders await us on this journey.
Right.
Perhaps we'll uncover evidence of other advanced civilizations, unlock the secrets of ancient technologies, or even gain a deeper understanding of the nature of consciousness itself.
That would be amazing.
It would be amazing. It's an invitation to step outside the confines of our current worldview and embrace a more expansive, more interconnected understanding of reality.
So what stands out to you from this deep dive so far? Does the potential of an advanced pre-human civilization intrigue you? Does the idea of a cosmic war challenge your understanding of the Bible?
These are definitely questions worth asking. Remember, the goal isn't to convince you of any particular theory,
Right.
but to encourage critical thinking
Mm-hmm.
and a willingness to explore new perspectives.
We've presented you with some fascinating food for thought.
Yeah.
Now it's up to you to digest it, question it, and see where it leads you on your own journey of discovery.
One thing is certain. The universe is vast
Yeah.
and full of mysteries.
As
And
it
the
can.
more we explore,
Mhm.
the more we realize how much we don't know.
And that's the beauty of it.
It is.
The universe is a constant source of wonder and inspiration, inviting us to keep learning, keep growing, and keep searching for the truth. Makes you wonder what other secrets are out there just waiting to be discovered.
It really does. It's
Yeah.
like standing on the edge of a vast, unexplored ocean.
Yeah.
What lies beneath the surface? What mysteries are hidden in the depths?
Alberino suggests that those ancient structures we talked about, the pyramids and the megaliths,
Yeah.
might be more than just timestamps. They could be like cosmic libraries,
Wow.
holding secrets about our past, our present, and even our future.
A giant puzzle waiting to be solved.
Exactly.
And as we develop new technologies and expand our understanding of the universe, who knows what we might find?
Right.
What if there are other structures out there, hidden beneath the oceans or buried deep within the earth, just wait to be discovered?
It's mind-boggling, isn't it?
It is.
And what about those ancient texts? Are we even reading them with the right tools? Do we have the keys to unlock their deeper meanings?
Alberino seems to think there's a lot more to be uncovered, particularly within the Bible.
Right.
He suggests that we need to approach these texts with a willingness to look beyond the literal interpretations and search for the hidden symbolism and cosmic code embedded within them.
Like we've been given a treasure map, but we've been digging in the wrong spot.
Yeah, perhaps. And maybe the key to unlocking this treasure lies in combining different fields of knowledge: archaeology, astronomy, linguistics, even physics and mathematics.
A multidisciplinary approach to understanding the universe and our place within it.
Exactly. We need to break down the barriers between these disciplines and look for the connections, the patterns that might be hidden in plain sight.
It's a call for a new kind of exploration, one that embraces both science and spirituality, both material and the metaphysical.
And who knows what wonders await us on this journey? Perhaps we'll uncover evidence of other advanced civilizations, unlock the secrets of ancient technologies, or even gain a deeper understanding of the nature of consciousness itself.
It's an invitation to step outside the confines of our current worldview and embrace a more expansive, more interconnected understanding of reality.
And ultimately, perhaps this exploration will lead us back to ourselves, to a deeper understanding of our own humanity and our place in the grand cosmic scheme of things.
What an incredible journey this deep dive has been. Ancient history, celestial battles, the enduring power of the gospel, and the possibility of a lost civilization that predates humanity. It's given us a lot to think about.
It certainly has. And even if we don't fully subscribe to Alberino's theories, his work serves as a powerful reminder that there's always more to learn, more to discover, and that our understanding of the universe and our place within it is constantly evolving.
So as we wrap up this deep dive, we'll leave you with this thought. What if the greatest discoveries aren't out there in space, but within ourselves, waiting to be unearthed?
Keep exploring, keep questioning, and may your curiosity guide you on your own journey of discovery.